let's say you wanted to invest in artificial intelligence stocks, but which one? Wouldn't it be better to buy a whole ETF instead of just one or two stocks that you're betting might do well in the future? Sure, but how do you find them? And maybe, maybe you don't want an ETF. Maybe you really do want one or two really strong individual AI focused companies for the next 10, 20, or 30 years. I'm going to show you a hack on how you might be able to find some. Now, most investors are familiar with Seeking Alpha. It's a great website. I use it every single day. But did you know that their search bar isn't just for typing in AAPL and then looking at the chart for Apple? You can actually use their search bar as a search feature. Let me show you what I mean. If you want an artificial intelligence ETF, but you don't know any, just type in AI ETF and a list will pop up. Here are 3. Could also spell it out, artificial intelligence ETF, and get a couple others to look at. From here, you can pick one on the list. Let's just pick bots, $29 a share. It's up 23% in the last year. They have kind of high fees, but that makes sense because it's an ultra high risk, kind of specialty niche ETF. And if you wanted to find one really strong company in this sector, you can just look at their top 10 holdings, not just for this one. You can look at the top 10 holdings for all of these ETFs. Let's just see what this one is investing in as well. I have a feeling I'm going to know what their top 10 holdings include. Yep, NVIDIA, number 1. Now you as the investor can compare some of those ETFs based on stock price, expense ratio, dividends if they pay one, 1, 5, and 10-year growth, top 10 holdings. Or you can get out a piece of paper and write down the top 10 holdings of, say, 3 or 5 of the ETFs and look for overlap. Which ones are the stocks that they have the largest holding in? That might give you some clues as to a worthwhile standalone investment if that's the route you wanted to go. Individual stock versus an ETF, just as an example. Oh, one last thing. Smash that follow.